Hey, good afternoon now. Paul here. Um, Strange night, strange morning. I don't know what happens at night. I'm in a lot of discomfort and arm pain and just getting jostled all the time. Never really seem to get comfortable. Somehow fall back to sleep. Um, just so much crap going on inside. It's not thought. It's just like the energies of the world are so disgruntled. I don't know what you want to call them. But I'm feeling, and then there's these stories and lucid dreams and stuff that go with them where I'm participating, but it's over like the craziest stuff. I don't know what to do with them, but I'm riding them. Not saying I'm enjoying it. I did talk to him, Martine. Thank you for that, and we've been chatting a bit. Um, our situations are a little bit different, but anyways, we'll talk later. Um, so I'm sitting, and actually in a discussion that I had with the Bruno that Martine mentions, he said that people that are waiting are unawakened. Um, I couldn't more wholeheartedly disagree because there's stuff going on that has to be dealt within ourselves first. And everybody that wants to run out and fix the world has to fix it within themselves first. And we get lost in this. The world teaches us to go outside and start rallying and build things and create and this kind of stuff, which is all beautiful. And I'm not saying it's bad, and there's many beautiful lessons to be learned. But everything that's ever changed, that's made massive effect on my world, has happened within me first. And it wasn't through sharing it with other people or other things. I only share what I've learned inside first. Uh, because they're really incomplete thoughts. You're trying to learn through other people, in my experience, by getting other people to change and then see how that works out for them before you figure it out for yourself, which is just kind of a lie to myself, which I won't do anymore. Um, so I had to look at waiting, and I felt like I've waited for a while, just kind of stepping back and cocooning. My son is doing the same. But there's so much depth in cocooning, in trying to find a quiet enough space within ourselves, which I'm at now. I'm at my trailer, I'm away from my kids, I'm away from the expenses and doing of the world, and a lot of great clarity is coming through. There is so much going on in the world, and the role a lot of us are playing is more massive than we can imagine. But when I talk outside to people, it's like, where are you going to get a job? Where are you going to get a house? When are you going to get money? When are you going to get all these things, which are their security? But give me a little bit of security, but not in the same way inside anymore. The security is in knowing that my inner peace and not being in fear and all that kind of stuff will always bring a better result than chasing. The chasing of a job, chasing of success, chasing of career, chasing of a house, chasing of security and safety. They're all beautiful things, but they're very dense and 3D, and then are attached to those things. So your whole world can fall apart the minute. It's like loving someone and you give all your love to that person and you're freaking heartbroken at the end because you lost all their love when they decided to go a different direction. Um, So when you place your foundation outside yourself, it can be shattered by the world and by 3D. When you place your foundation within, and it's based on you and the unbearable belief that you're worthy and you're capable and everything will work out, guarantees everything will work out. And to rebuild that foundation is not easy because a lot of people are going to think you're crazy. They're going to think there's something wrong with you. And where the frick do you get off doing that? But they haven't gone inside and been able to find that for themselves. So they're not a person to even comment on it. So the waiting and the getting quiet is really, really important right now. Getting quiet with yourself and hearing what your soul has been trying to tell you and saying, okay, it's not in a woman, it's not in money, it's not in a house, it's not in where you are, it's not in your parents, it's not in your family. It's got to start with you. But our whole reality has taught us to make that reliance outside ourselves, and it makes things scary and brittle and breakable. But once it's inside, I have a trust inside that things are going to work out. There's a fear that pops out, and you've seen it in some of my lives, and it's got a lot less now that I'm much calmer, that's not going to work out. It was reliant on my parents. It was reliant on money. It was reliant on a house. It was reliant on being with my kids. And those things were all just distractions. Not that I don't have caring for those people, but they can't be my sole focus. That love, that attention, that whatever can't be my sole focus. The sole focus has to be right here. And I talked about recalibration. So the center of my reality is right here in this moment, right now, where before it was like, okay, when I find a house, oh, when I get to my parents, when I get to all these things that I've been talking about, they all started to fall apart in my hands and teaching me that that reliance is right in here. And as I go deeper and deeper and deeper into my self-reliance and my self-awareness and my self-doubt, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm now becoming more and more aware of the key part that's all mine. So my life, my love, my everything all comes from within here. And if I believe it has to be outside, or if I have believes it's dependent on somebody else, it's never shown up. And I've been disappointed so many times and so sad and so heartbroken and all these things. But now it's right here. It's right here. This nice little soft spot right here in the center of my heart. And it's kind of just growing each day. And I feed it and I say thank you and I love it. And I say, I love you, Paul. And I stop striving for things outside of myself and I stop beating myself up about things that didn't work out. And I just start to trust. And it's like, okay, this is going to work out. I'm very worthy. I'm very good. I'm a very amazing man. I've learned many great lessons. I have awareness that I want to share with the world, but I can't do any of that until I'm comfortable with me. And as I become more and more comfortable with me, this spot grows. And it's a softness. It's not a hardness anymore. It's not like, oh, I got beat up. Oh, I got to protect myself. Oh, I got to worry. Oh, I got to less and less and less. I used to have this pain behind my shoulders that since I've got out here has gone away. It was a tightness in the back of my heart, just trying to struggle to try and meet and please and all this kind of stuff. And now it's not. It's right here. And it's softening. And it's like, okay, I can rest today. And I'm not waiting. I'm not wasting my time. This is the most gold-filled period of my life to sit here in silence sometimes and sit here without chasing, without have to go to a job, without have to worry and maintain a house and worry what people think and create clients and create revenue and all this kind of stuff. It's just, I gotta get really good right here first before I can be anything to anyone. And that's what's happening. And I'm accepting the blessings of the universe. I'm accepting the beautiful weather, accepting the fact that I have this trailer, accepting all the people that are showing up and talking to me and the beautiful comments that come in through these posts and lives and interactions with people. It's all blessings. And if I think that I got to strive and chase and figure out and I can't feel it in my heart, then I'm not going to do it anymore. If it's in my head, no. If it's to please my parents, to please my brother, please all these people that want to get me on a plan so I can feel safe for them, I can't. I got to find the safety right here for me first. And then all their needs of me making me feel safe and helping me feel safe and those kind of things will just drift away because I will be safe and I will have all those things and they'll see it, but it came from me, not from chasing. So people that are feeling ashamed of waiting right now, fuck that. Whoever's telling you that you're waiting, screw them. They don't understand the powerful, powerful process we're going through right now of looking inside, of finding ourselves, of opening to that safety here, because really, if we don't have it when we start in our 5D reality, we're going to have nothing. So to get there, we're finding ourselves right here and right now, and be quiet, look inside. Don't fill your time with mindless pursuits. Just sit in silence sometimes and just sit here. Go for a walk outside. Sometimes it's watching a movie because you need time to integrate that stuff. I make 2 or 3 big ones a day. The rest of the time, if I'm sitting there in silence too long, it just drives me nuts. So we're not meant to be in silence all the time, but once those big ones come in, they integrate and they take time. And just let them percolate through your system. Cry and feel sad and feel bad whenever it shows up, not like questioning why is that there. Just feel the emotion and feel it and cry and feel ugly and feel shitty and all that kind of stuff. And then 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, once you're through it and you felt it right to the very bottom, you're gonna feel better. And that's another thing that's not gonna hold you back. So just go in, feel everything, feel all of it until this softens. And when this softens, joy is going to come and beauty is going to come. And you can see it through me. How much softer am I? Look at a video from a month ago. There's a hardness, there's a chasing, I have to, and a fight or flight that was underneath me, and I don't feel those things anymore. So that's the process. That's the awakening. That's the growing. So take this as permission to grow. Take some time for you. Wait, see what happens. Do the best that you can with what you got right here and right now and with whatever emotion. And we got this. So keep shining. I love you all. Hopefully this helps. Watch the video from the beginning. There's a lot of introspection here that might be of benefit. So I love you all. Thank you for listening, and thank you for all your beautiful comments, especially you, Martine. I'll go look at them as soon as we're done. Loving you all. Have a great day. You got this. You're waking up, and fuck, it's not easy. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.